Jaguar Wright ain't never been Diddy's fan, but with the recent allegations against the bad boy mogul, she's opening up like never before. It's pretty safe to say that she ain't going to rest until Diddy pays for his crimes. And that's going to be one big ticket.
Let me ask, the moment he went on Club Shay Shay and did what he did, that's the catch you expected.
That's the moment I've been waiting for 10 years.
Oh, wow.
And I'm so grateful that I was there kicking in that door so he could just blow it down. There's an effort. I'm surprised people ain't catching on yet. I'm never loud when Kanye's loud. Gene Deal's never loud when I'm loud. But if we're running in tandem, somehow everything that we're saying, even though we don't speak, is always corroborating each other. I can't wait. I can't wait for everybody to find out what's really been going on in the background. It's just not yet.
But not just Diddy, she wants the entire world to know every single person who was an accomplice to Diddy's dirty secrets, including the freak-off parties at his place.
There were video girls there that were dancing. Michael Rappaport was there that night.
Who?
Michael Rappaport. The one who's beefing with KD. With Kevin Durant.
No, is he an athlete as well?
No, Michael Rappaport, the actor. He played Remy in Higher Learning.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, he was there at the party.
According to Wright, Diddy ain't the savior of hip-hop that he likes to act like he is. Now, she believes that the only objective of Bad Boy Records is to make himself look good without letting anybody else overtake it.
He said, the objective of Bad Boy is to kill talent. We don't want talented motherfuckers at Bad Boy. Talented motherfuckers think they gotta say. Oh, a talented motherfucker will tell you, I'm gonna turn in my album when I feel like it. He said, but see, if we get people with no talent, and then we make them look like stars, see, we have total control. Because without us, they can't be the shit. Oh. He said, that's how we're gonna run this label, and we're gonna run these motherfuckers into the ground, and I'm gonna make all of you rich. And that was his fucking pep talk at the Kit Kat Club in 1996 to his interns, who are now mostly executives at Bad Boy.
So that explains making the band, bringing unknowns.
And now that the end seems to be near for Diddy, no one's happier than Jaguar Wright, who believes that he's been the devil for decades without facing any consequences for his actions.
Check. If you could talk to Diddy right now at this moment, what would you tell him?
Take that. All of it. Everything you got coming. I ain't got shit else to say to that punk made bitch. You want to know what it's like to notice somebody the devil, watch them be the devil. Tell everybody for decades that that's the devil. And you got to see him be the devil before you willing to believe it. And all of that is possible thanks to the whack bitches. Drum roll! Mary J. Blige, whack bitch. Jennifer Lopez, whack bitch. Carisha, please, whack bitch.
Redemption, like, is there anything that he could do?
Yeah, he can die. He can die. Because he ain't never going to stop. He's never going to stop. I bet you freaking off right now. He's addicted. And he has enough dirt on everybody to believe that there's still enough people in power to protect him. But the problem is, you got people like Gloria Allred running around. Have y'all heard?
No, go ahead, please.
Some interesting things happening in LA. Gloria Allred got herself a something in her nose. She's hunting rap perverts now. And for some reason, she's interested in going after Drake and Kendrick Lamar. Why? Aubrey, the one that ran. And Kendrick is not a pedophile. So why would you be trying to charge them both?
But then again, Wright also believes that Jay-Z is just as bad as Diddy, if not worse. And now that the diddler is in hot water, Jay-Z is doing everything he can to protect himself.
Jay-Z is setting Diddy up. Why is everyone having such a hard time? He ain't doing shit different. He lined up D. Haven, stole his life and identity. He lined up Big L, stole his life and identity. He lined up Dame Dash, stole his life, identity, and took his love. Lined up R. Kelly. He wants to be the one.
Yeah, shout out D. Haven. He actually hit us up, wanted to tell this story.
You need to talk to D. Haven.
Jay-Z is setting Diddy up. Why is everyone having such a hard time? He ain't doing shit different. He lined up D. Haven, stole his life and identity. He lined up Big L, stole his life and identity. He lined up Dame Dash, stole his life, identity, and took his love. Lined up R. Kelly. He wants to be the one. Yeah, shout out to D. Haven. He actually hit us up, wanted to tell his story. You need to talk to D. Haven.
Hey, young man, come on over. My husband just wants to touch you for a little while on camera. I promise you, you won't feel a thing. Sniff this.
Okay. So,
Really? You stand on red carpets with and you sell an image of lies. Then you influence the public and ask the public to covet and want your life. Who wants that?
Yo, to make matters worse, these two even allegedly sold their son Jaden to Diddy when he was a kid, letting the diddler have his way with the young dude.
Jada Pinkett has written a book where she reveals that multiple times she tried to commit suicide.
I don't know why she keeps trying. She just get it done. Don't be bad at everything.
Shit. Yeah.
You was an all right actress. You was a terrible wife. You was a bad mother. You was a kid who knew that your husband was doing things to boys and did stuff to your son and you ain't do shit about it. Bilal told me everything. Bilal told me, Jada, he told me that you knew Will was f***ing your child. Yes, he did. Wonder why he left that out of his Tasha K interview.
Yeah.
He said everything but the thing that was important. That he know that Will Smith raped Jaden Bashir and he raped Meek Mills, and you know it, Bilal.
She also thinks that the people Diddy and Jay-Z have abused in the past, like Orlando Brown, start playing crazy just so they can continue to expose the diddler and his crimes without facing his wrath. But whatever Brown says about Diddy is absolutely true. If you ask Jaguar, it's been working.
It's been working for Orlando Brown. Why wouldn't it work for Whitney?
To play crazy.
Why wouldn't it work? The oosh gosh whoosh wah.
Yo, Diddy, you gave me the oosh gosh goosh wash. You gave me the oosh gosh muaf.
Orlando's brilliant. Y'all spent time with him. He's highly intelligent. Imagine what it's been like to wear this character for this long. This is a character. Actually, the shit he does online is the best acting he does.
Is he speaking truth?
Of course he is.
We seen Quiet on set.
Major pain in his ass, literally, since he was a kid.
What would it take for Jay-Z to go down like Diddy did?
I don't know. But I got an idea that Evan Rogers is going to help me figure that out.
And who is Evan?
Evan was the producer who only seemed to work on teeny bopper projects, who discovered Rihanna at 3 a.m. in the morning in a hotel room on the island where she comes from with no parental supervision. And then she was put on a private plane, a minor, from one country to another without parental supervision. And she ended up in a boardroom with Mr. Carter without parental supervision. Y'all got young children. Would you just let your daughter leave and go to a whole other country with some motherfucking niggas you don't know?
Absolutely not.
Doing talent shows at 3 a.m.
So you're saying that the rumors are true. There are rumors circulating that Rihanna was actually trafficked here. Are you saying that
Starting to
that's...
sound that way, don't it? Because her daddy ain't show up till 24 hours later to pick up a $500,000 check for his daughter's ass. Maybe we should look more into that album, Auntie. That album cover was disturbing. A child bride with a crown over her head and blood smeared on her face. I don't know. How don't people see SOSs anymore? I mean, maybe I'm just crazy. Carter is just as bad as the diddler. And I know that for a fact. I got the scars to prove it. You want to know what a box cutter feels like going into your skin and ripping you? I can tell you how it feels. Y'all ain't seen shit yet. That Cassie shit, that's nothing. I'm saying Sean Carter remembers everything he did to me and he's got it on tape. Just like Diddy. And they're going to be crazy. It's going to be the women that get them in the end. And I think it's time for him to start speaking up about his very good friend. Just 9 months ago, you were singing his praises. All that he's done for the culture. And how you gotta be crazy like Diddy to make it. Then you didn't want to sit next to him at the Grammys. Told everybody that he had cooties. And canceled the Rock Nation brunch. Which is your favorite event. Because that's how you line up who you gonna move around next year. Like y'all did with Clarence Avant. I'm gonna get you. And I told you I would. And I'm gonna keep my word.
In a December 2023 statement, Combs responded to the claims in all the lawsuits, saying, "Sickening allegations have been made against me by individuals looking for a quick payday. Let me be absolutely clear. I did not do any of the awful things being alleged." CNN has reached out to representatives for Combs for comment.
Jay, you told us. You told us.
You put the boost to that girl. And Kim Porter put her life. People ask, why do they stay? How could she leave? We just watched her trying to escape on camera. And it triggered that animal to jump up ass naked with a towel on and successfully punt her down a hallway, drag her like trash, and then throw large glass objects at her. He did that in a hotel where he knew cameras were. Imagine what the fuck he did at home, where he controlled all the cameras and he could fully be himself.
Sure, it goes beyond our imagination. Beyond our imagination.
Y'all remember when y'all talked to me when we were first talking about Cassie, and you were saying, people are saying that it's all cap, it's a shakedown. Did she just do it for the money? And do you remember what my answer was?
Enlighten us.
She didn't get paid enough. Nowhere near enough.
Is Jay-Z up next? Jaguar is now alleging that Jay-Z is actually a lot worse than P. Diddy. He's just more smarter and calculated. Jaguar alleges that Jay-Z also plays a part in grooming young girls in the early 90s, such as Foxy Brown and Aaliyah, to name a few, and you know who else, but I can't say her name because her fans are gonna go crazy in my comments. Take a look.
I think everybody that knows Sean Carter knows that he will slump anyone in any relationship for $1. Look at how he did Dame. Like, I don't give a fuck if you wanted to get away from your homie, if you wanted to get away from your partner. But to do it the way he did it, it's malicious. But maybe that was because he was fuck girl that didn't want you.
Oh. Let the church say amen.
I don't know. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why you moved his ass around and out of Rockefeller so tough and then just moved right over to Def Jam. By the way, wasn't this all around the time when Aaliyah died?
Yeah.
And Beyonce's solo career was struggling? Jam on your horn now, that fucking bullshit ass record. From the Austin Powers shit, it was some of the worst shit ever. They were having a hard time taking her solo. And then Aaliyah died. And then they brought Rich Harrison in, and your love got me thinking so crazy right now. She liked posing with him in pictures for Page 6. Aaliyah didn't. She fell in love with Dame. And Aaliyah's gone. And you have to start asking yourself questions after being in this business for this long. If you're a halfway intelligent person, when do you start questioning how lucky some motherfuckers are?
You know, it was Snoop. And Snoop, man. Because I never wanted to believe it. You hear whispers throughout the years and you think that people are, and Snoop and I have always had a decent rapport, even though he f***ed me over. I understood why he did it, and I never held him to it. You know, you and Martha Stewart rocking out on the cooking with this shit was supposed to have been me and you, but you know, whatever. You know. But Snoop got some answering to do. Because if you were capable of doing what they're saying that you did to Tupac, why the f*** wouldn't we believe that you were capable of doing it to Nip because he was about to eclipse you?
Dang.
All of your fucking secret meetings with Diddy, and y'all fucking knew that they put Lauren on him. See, I know Lauren London. Lauren London used to sing backgrounds for me back in the day. You didn't know that, did you?
Ah, hell no, I didn't know that.
Lauren London used to be one of my background singers. She fell in love with my keyboard player. His name is Omar Edwards. Omar went on to play for JayZ after me, after leaving my band. Omar Edwards got Lauren London on to American Idol, which put her in position to meet Nipsey, and then she dumped Omar, who loved her madly, for Nipsey out of nowhere. All those fucking Diddy parties. All of the support that Snoop has for Honeycomb. You've been moving niggas out the way, Snoop, allegedly.
Is he protecting people or are people protecting him?
Oh no, he's selling it because he needs the cash. The last freak off tape that just got sold on the dark net, which I know because I monitor, went for $500 million. It had multiple stars in it. Nicki Minaj, Rihanna, Chris Brown, Justin Bieber, Drake. It was a really interesting night in Calabasas, and he just sold that footage.
How come you think it doesn't get leaked to the public?
The dark net?
Yeah, like...
Because of the dark coin. Most people don't even know that the dark coin exists. But that's how they're trading for all of the flesh they sell. Which is why I became so outraged last year when the twins turned 16 and he had them dressed like prostitutes and then he auctioned them off as NFTs because the NFT that he sold them to was attached to that dark fucking coin. It was like a promissory note to sell his daughters to the highest bidder.
You see movies like